Hey folks, Ivan here. Let's have a rip-roaring time and get started here. We're starting out by looking at the manor that I started to build last time. And just gonna show off. There's this garden that I planted here. And I harvested quite a bit of it, and then some of it died. I got busy harvesting logs and rocks, and unfortunately, that didn't go the way I wanted to. So, and we're going to talk about the new place that I'm going to be setting up now. So long story short, I was sitting there working around it, and I thought, you know what, it isn't big enough for what I have envisioned. So I decided to hammer out most of the walls to kind of skip forward a little bit. The only thing I didn't do is right here where you see it's not built yet, because there's going to be some stairs. I'm not quite sure where I want to put that main entrance at, or how I want it to look, so I left it open because, as you know, I'm doing the exterior wall and the interior wall, and so that's where we're at with that. And so that's all gonna get removed here shortly. It'll be just a moment. Let's show off this up here, the what I've gathered to prep for the whole thing. Hey folks, I'm in back here, and if you notice, everything's gonna go fast. The problem is that through multiple crashes and SHADOWPLAY completely messing up, this is the only way to salvage the video because it was over an hour long, so we're gonna have to speed this up quite a bit. So I apologize if you get whiplash here. Basically what I'm doing here is I've taken down the old place, and right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over and plant out some flax, and you know, I do love the aspect of gardening in this game, except there's a game called Valheim that does it better. And that's mainly because of mods. It's not because of the game, it's because of the mods that I can create to make it work for me. And when I say gardening, I mean everything that's not mechanized. So here I am, just, you know, do my thing, checking flowers and so on and so forth. Speaking of gardening, I'm starting to do it myself, and I'm quite excited about it. That's part of the reason this video came out so late, is because I spent the entire weekend working on my garden and getting it up to snuff. I was having some trouble making sure that it was retaining moisture, and I think the problem was that I just was not watering it long enough. I was doing it by hand, and I'm guessing that I really wasn't paying attention. So during the week, I ordered a sprinkler lawn kit. You push tubes together and you can get it all together. Right now I'm deciding whether or not if there's anything else I want to do as far as getting the windmills going, because you get like 10 stone instead of 5 from so you get 10 stone for crafting it in one of those mechanical windmills, and it's only 5 for doing it in the tool bench, whatever it is, workbench. Okay, so here I am taking it down. Now, if you notice, I haven't gone back to my inventory there. It's because the neat thing about this game is that it does this like localized inventory, and so I had quite a bit of trouble getting this up on there. I almost flipped it a couple times. If you notice the front's missing, it's because it did flip over and I broke it. Anyways, so it's got this localized inventory, so you don't have to pull things out. That's the coolest part about this game, is just that it will take out of a local inventory. Anyways, going back to my story, I got this thing set up here, and I went over to a local hardware store called Menards. I say local, it's at least several states wide or so, I think. But I've, great place to go shopping. Although they've let me down the electric avenue. Here I am trying to figure out what I need for the windmills. So I'm gonna tack up this kiln and then continue onward. I might have skipped here just a little bit. Here's all the stuff I made in the meantime. Yeah, there's a cut in there. And yeah, that cart has tried to kill itself multiple times. Anyways, so I got 24 cubic feet of dirt one was a green bag and one was a yellow bag. Yellow bag let me down a little bit. Green bag, whew, boy, did that stink. Nobody tells you how much garden soil can stink. But I got that going. I got the cucumbers planted. I only planted things I wanted to plant, which was cucumbers for pickles, banana peppers for pickling. I'm going to slice those and then pickle them for my sandwiches. And then I got 6 tomato plants going now for ketchup, because I know I'll eat those. And, you know, some people, they'll plant all the stuff that they don't intend to actually eat. And I intend to eat it. So I decided that I was going to get something one. I'm trying to figure out what I need, where I can set this up. Turns out that some of these mechanical devices are sideways, you know, they only have power from the side. And I didn't remember that until now. I got tech in that it was too low. The ground was too low to put in that windmill or sawmill there. So what else happened? Oh, I have thoroughly I'm kind of giving up on the idea of installing the 240 for my bolts. Over there, it would flash on the screen, was a possible tin mine, but that's irrelevant. All right, so here I am just tacking up more of the windmill, and so I'll probably hire an electrician to get it done, because at this point, yes, I have the ability to do it. The problem is that I keep running into these roadblocks where I don't have the tools or the knowledge in what I'm looking for. So I may just hire an electrician to get that built up. But in the meantime, there is a town nearby that does have chargers that I could certainly use. I just like the convenience of being at my house. And speaking of, and the other thing is this, holy cow, I didn't realize how much gas had gone up in the month that I've owned the car, because I don't look at the signs anymore, and I don't go there for fast food. So I like I used to. My eating habits have greatly increased by the immense fear of eating in my car. Imagine that. So what I think I'm gonna do, or not think what I do, because I actually did it. I'm actually gonna do two blades. So I'm gonna move that around. At first I was gonna put the windmill right there, and I decided against it. I was like, you know what? No, we're gonna put it 2, and they're just gonna, yeah, you'll see here in a minute. So, getting back to my garden real quick, I got all the way through it for the most part, and it was like 6 o'clock at night. I'm really excited with everything that I did, and then I realized I'm 25 feet short on the tubing. I'm like, oh no. So I'll go. I make my 3rd trip to Menards, grab the right tubing, and by the time I get home, it's dusk. I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna water what we can, and we'll hit this again in the morning, which was Sunday. I did that. Ended up lopping off a bunch of branches from this bush tree thing that's been blocking my path on the side of my house. And it's like anytime that I drank some tea, instead of going and recording the video like I intended to, I go outside and do more work outside. So I had a really productive weekend in terms of doing stuff outside, but not in terms of recording videos. And then so part of the reason that I'm recording over this is not only because of the crashes, but because SHADOWPLAY completely messed up the audio. I don't know how it did it, but it sounds like I just repeat myself over and over again without anything going over the top of it. It's really weird. It's kind of eerie. It's like, for example, I would say, and now I'm going to do this thing, and now I'm going to do this thing, and the video is still playing like normal, and now I'm going to do this thing, and then it finally catches up, and then it's like I continue as normal. I'm like, I know I didn't repeat myself 3 times like that. So, but I would love to know why it did that. But I think OBS and SHADOWPLAY, which both of those messed up horribly when attempting to record. I'm just either going to have to completely clean install those things or ditch them completely, because this, why is the streaming software providing a better source of material? Now putting them up this tall, this is obvious. This is actually a mistake, because I end up needing to go up, I think 2 more. You'll see later on in the video. But yeah, overall, it's been a great experience. I may try to record a video later on this week. Yeah, I all of a sudden realized there's not enough power in this windmill to do what I want, so I end up having to raise it up and then disconnecting one of them to get it to work, and then yeah, overall not too bad. So I may record a video later on this week. Yeah, that's when I discovered that, oh, I need it to be higher if I'm gonna have all these things powered on it. Memorial Weekend is coming up, so I may record a video on Monday, or I might do it before this weekend. But there definitely won't be time this weekend because I'm gonna go spend it with my folks. I haven't been out there in quite some time, not since I got the Bolt. It's just I've been trying to get this, that, and the other thing set up at the house. And just, you know, I want to go out and see my folks. So that's why we're going to do that. Go up here, we'll tack this down, try and figure out what's missing, so on and so forth. Yeah, so this leads to an interesting question. For these builds, do you like it when it's slow and I'm just kind of going through, you know, building everything piece by piece, or do you like these sped up things like, hey, this is what happened, especially when it's repetitive? Let me know in those comments down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. I think I'm gonna finish the floor, or, you know, let me know, should I finish the floor off camera or not? I don't know how much people like to look at floors. All I know is that the layout, I definitely will be, that will be thoroughly thought out and produced. I'm just crafting up all the various materials. I'm pretty sure with this stone, I determined I could get 2 jars of linseed oil. Yeah. See how it took both of the jars, but it only used 1 bag of seed, I believe, if I'm right. So in here I go put that in, and it shows off the fact that it just does so much better with the stone. I kind of wish I had done that off camera and just had it ready to go, because I could have gotten so much more done with the manor. I think off camera I will get all my resources built that I can and over there, so it doesn't slow things down. But that's about where this video ends. If you got any questions, comments, comment section down below. If you want to see pictures of the garden, let me know, and I'll put them in the next video. And we'll see y'all next time. Take it easy. Bye.